Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the all-new 2025 Maruti Suzuki Swift. Yes, it's back, and it's better than ever, sleeker, smarter, and sportier. Whether you're a longtime Swift lover or just someone looking for your next hatchback, this video is going to give you everything you need to know. So let's get started with what makes the 2025 Swift stand out. The very first thing you'll notice is the new design language. The 2025 Swift has evolved, but it hasn't lost its identity. It still retains that iconic silhouette we all recognize, but now with sharper edges, cleaner lines, and a more aggressive stance. The front grille has been reworked with a honeycomb pattern that blends seamlessly with the updated LED headlights. The DRLs are sleeker, adding a premium touch that's hard to miss, especially in motion. The rear also gets a fresher look, with redesigned tail lamps and a more aerodynamic profile. Suzuki has clearly worked hard to make this version of the Swift a visual delight. Now, let's talk about the engine, because what's under the hood is just as important as what's on the outside. The 2025 Swift is powered by a new Gen Z Series 1.2-liter 3-cylinder petrol engine, tuned for both efficiency and performance. It churns out around 82 horsepower and 112 Nm of torque. That might not sound like a race car on paper, but remember, this car is light and nimble, and Suzuki has always focused on peppy driving experiences. One of the best parts? This engine is E20 fuel compliant, which means it's ready for India's ethanol-blended fuel future. And yes, Suzuki says you can expect an impressive fuel efficiency of over 24 km per liter, making this one of the most economical hatchbacks in its class. Transmission-wise, the 2025 Swift offers both a 5-speed manual and an updated AMT, automated manual transmission. If you're someone who loves being in control, the manual is as fun and slick as ever. For city dwellers who want the ease of driving, the AMT does a great job of balancing smooth shifts with fuel efficiency. Step inside, and you'll see Suzuki has taken a leap forward in terms of the interior. The dashboard layout is more refined, borrowing design cues from the Baleno and Frunks. You now get a freestanding 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The interface is fluid, modern, and responsive. The climate control panel looks more upmarket now, with tactile buttons and rotary knobs that feel solid to the touch. The instrument cluster still maintains analog dials but is now accompanied by a larger multi-information display that shows everything from fuel efficiency stats to real-time power flow if you're driving the mild hybrid variant. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and leather-wrapped in higher trims, giving it a sporty edge. The overall cabin quality has gone up a notch, with soft-touch materials in key areas and better seat cushioning for long drives. In terms of space, the 2025 Swift continues to be generous for a hatchback. The rear seat offers decent legroom and headroom for average-sized adults. The boot space stands at around 265 liters, adequate for your everyday groceries, weekend trips, or even a couple of cabin bags for airport runs. Safety has been a growing concern in the Indian automotive landscape, and Suzuki hasn't taken it lightly this time. The new Swift comes with 6 airbags as standard on top variants, along with ABS, EBD, ESP, hill hold assist, and rear parking sensors. Suzuki is also offering a 360-degree camera on higher trims, which is a great addition in this segment. And yes, the body shell has been reinforced with better materials, aiming for a higher crash test safety rating. Another cool feature is the keyless entry with a push-button start, which now works more seamlessly. You also get auto-folding ORVMs, automatic headlamps, and even a rear wiper and defogger that finally make their way across more variants. The 2025 Swift also brings in connected car tech. You can now track your vehicle, get over-the-air updates, and even set geofencing alerts. This is Suzuki stepping into the future, and it's doing so with confidence. On the road, the Swift remains one of the most fun-to-drive hatchbacks in its segment. The steering is light but accurate, making it easy to navigate through tight city roads. The suspension setup has been tuned to offer a good balance between comfort and handling. Speed breakers and potholes are absorbed well, and highway cruising is surprisingly stable even at triple-digit speeds. One of the biggest improvements in this new-gen Swift is the refinement. The engine is quieter, the cabin insulation is better, and road noise is minimal. Whether you're stuck in traffic or cruising on the highway, it feels more composed than ever before. As for variants and pricing, the 2025 Swift comes in several trims, starting from the base LXi all the way up to the top-end ZXi Plus. Prices are expected to start just under 6 Indian rupees lakh and go up to around 9 Indian rupees lakh ex-showroom. Of course, these may vary slightly depending on your city and dealership offers. Customization options have also expanded. You can now choose from a wider palette of dual-tone colors, different interior trims, and even official Suzuki accessories to give your Swift a personal touch. Whether you want sporty body kits, roof wraps, or extra tech features, Suzuki has something for every kind of buyer. In summary, the 2025 Maruti Suzuki Swift is not just a facelift. It's a complete evolution. It stays true to its fun and practical roots while embracing modern tech, better safety, and improved fuel efficiency. It's a car that caters to the daily commuter, the first-time buyer, and even the enthusiast who wants a little bit of thrill without breaking the bank. So, if you've been waiting for the right time to get a Swift or upgrade from an older generation, this might just be the perfect moment. It checks all the right boxes and then some. Alright folks, that's it for today's video. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on the 2025 Swift, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the latest and greatest from the world of cars. Until then, drive safe, stay curious, and keep vibing with USA Auto Vibe.